Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. Okay, so today we're going to be running a 7.8, I believe, mile loop. It's going to be at Fort Richardson State Park in Jacksboro, Texas. It's going to be where the next ultra that I'm running is going to be at, but I kind of want to go check out the course and do my long run on it. It is very cold today. It was the only day that I could do it. Forecast shows 17. My truck is showing 14 degrees. So, but it's not windy, so that's gonna help. I brought some layers to put on. I brought my my thick gloves, and we'll see how it goes. And if I have to take layers off, it's supposed to start warming up around 8 in the morning, I believe. Not much, like 1 or 2 degrees, but it's gonna start climbing slowly. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I got about an hour. I believe an hour drive there. They open at 6 and probably get started at 6:30. All right, we just got here. It's kind of confusing on the parking. I understand now why on race day they're having to shuttle in people, and only the 100K people can be parked up here. I was gonna wear some really warm socks, but I'm gonna see if my feet will get warm with my regular socks, because I think those warm socks might blister my feet. I have no idea what I did with my socks. There they are. But yeah, I had to put a band-aid on one of my toes here. I removed a blister the other day, and it's kind of been irritating me this morning. Put a little band-aid on it. Hopefully that band-aid don't come off. But yeah, I'm gonna get all ready, and then we'll start warming up. I'm not saying it's chilly, but it dropped down to 15 now. But we still gotta do it, right? Just gonna warm up for now. I will say, pretty clean bathroom at the beginning here. This trail does go through this state park, and then there's a north side park, state park. It goes from here through town under a bridge all the way over there. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna be dark. Never ran it before. I have the course downloaded on my watch. But it's 2 different reasons I'm running this thing today. Because I need a long run today. And also, I want to see if my body is ready for another 100K. Today I make the decision after this long run. And if so, this will be my next 100K. Because I'm trying to qualify for the big Texas Ultra. This is gonna be the best course to qualify on it. Not much elevation, but it's gonna be a hard run this morning. This is the coldest I've ever ran. My legs are still a little sore from leg day. They haven't fully healed, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna finish warming up, then I'll get started. All right, feeling a little tighter than usual. I have a sweater underneath this, some layers. I'm about ready though. I'm gonna go see if I don't get lost. See y'all in a bit out there on the course. Oh, the grass is kind of frozen. It's glistening. I know y'all can't see me right now, but I might have worked too many layers. I think I'm starting to get hot. I'm gonna give it a few more miles, and then I'll probably take off my sweater. Sun's barely starting to come up. Pretty straight shot right here. There's the lake. Still cold. Still haven't taken my sweater off though. I'm gonna keep going a little bit, then I'll take it off. And then I'll have to fuel, I believe. taking the sweater off. Wasn't gonna wait, but I do not want to get covered in sweat and then get colder. But yeah, I was gonna wait, but I don't want to get so soaked in sweat that I just get cold, you know? So, take the sweater off and just put my windbreaker on. But yeah, the trail's pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's a full-on trail. It's just like kind of like a gravel road so far. I'm gonna see if I can shove the sweater in the back of my bag. It's a bad thing about these sweaters. You know, they're really bulky. The store, if you get hot, the windbreakers, you know, they get really small. But yeah, we're gonna keep going, and if I start getting any hotter, I'll just take off my windbreaker too. It's going good though. I'm almost mile 4. I've only seen a couple hills, and they're not bad. They're probably about the same size as the ones I have at home. I did just go down one that was really short but really steep, so on the way back that one's gonna be tough for some people. But yeah, we'll keep going. All right, the light's off. I can see much better out here. The course kind of got confusing. Came to like a weird fork. I don't know where to go, but I think I found it. I will say, it's a weird house over here. Looks like a castle. Hold on. Kind of weird, huh? All right. I don't know how. I ended up by an airstrip. I'm running right beside it. But I came to a fork here, so I'm about to come off of it. I'm on the right course. My watch says I am, so yeah, we'll keep going. Yeah, it's daylight. Still wearing my skiing gloves. My hands were freezing, but yeah, let's keep pushing. We're almost to the loop, I believe, maybe 2 or 3 more miles. All right. Well, the course is sending me under this bridge. It's crazy. On a trail. At a state park. Let's hope I don't get murdered. Well, I'm still alive. All right. I think 1 more mile to the loop. Let's get it. Bet that building used to be nice. I'm on 7 right now. And we'll see where this takes us. All right, I got to the loop. It was 8 miles. It's funny. The turnaround is right by the spot that my family and I took the RV to, or camper, whatever you want to call it. 2 years ago, maybe? Might have been a year ago, I can't remember. But yeah, I was right beside the same spot. But I just had to chill. About to have some electrolytes and keep going. I'm a mile 13 right now. It's crazy, I haven't seen nobody on the trail. I did see 2 vehicles at the lake that weren't there on the first lap, but I think they were doing stuff that they weren't supposed to be doing. But yeah, it's warming up. Still going though. Let's get it. All right, I was wrong. I just saw 2 women going for a walk, so I'm assuming that was their cars. always making assumptions. All right, I'm almost to mile 16, which is where my truck is at. I'm gonna drop my gloves, that sweater I have in the back, and circle back and do 4 more miles. I forgot to mention that band-aid I put on that blister fell off like 8 miles ago, so that's been bothering me, but it's all good. We're almost done, and I also have to remember to bring glasses if I do this race. As soon as that sun came back, you're running into the sun, so yeah, that's gonna be annoying. All right, mile 17, got 3 miles to go. Just a 5K. Like Andy Glaze says, your mom can run a 5K. Let's go. All right, we got that done. That was pretty hard, 20 miles. And not because of the terrain, but I was keeping a pretty fast pace on that. I usually do my long runs at a pretty conservative pace, kind of like most of my ultras. Conserve energy, you know, but I kept those at about maybe half, 10:30, the other half around 9:30. This was the average right here. It still came out pretty good. The only issues I had was that blister, the band-aid fell off of it. I can feel my shoes pretty good now because I got a good amount of miles on them. I can feel them on the bottom of my feet. But yeah, it was a good run. I will say though, I don't know how I feel about this trail. I mean, it's basically a road on state property. It's not the trails I'm used to, but it was fun. I enjoyed myself. I went from my truck over here at the beginning on this side of the lake to the other side of town. I always enjoy myself when I run somewhere new. But yeah, it was mostly gravel roads, not a technical trail, not really any way to slip or fall. You're not kicking rocks, or you're not bruising your toenails. Very, very small amount of pavement, not much at all. So it's mostly gravel. So you will have like little tiny pebbles going inside your shoe. So I gotta wear my shoe gator things for this race. Not many hills. There was maybe 2 small ones that were pretty steep, but I ran right through them. But yeah, it was fun. I will say, if you needed a trail to try to break your 50K PR, this would be it. I think I could have got the 50K on here in about 4 hours and a half. And that'd be beating mine by like 2 hours. But yeah, overall, fun trail. Very fun trail. Great place to break some PRs. I think we're gonna feel good on race day. Gotta do some cool down stretches here, and then get going. All right, we're back in the truck. We're heading back. Feels weird. I'm probably gonna start feeling it in my legs in a minute. I doubt it. I don't know. But anyways, I noticed this, right? Y'all see that? That's not a sunburn. That's not my skin peeling. That's salt. I guess I was sweating more than I thought, even though it was below 20 degrees. I only had about 400 milligrams of sodium in that 20 miles. I drank, I don't know how much water I had. I didn't have much, but I did have like 400 milligrams of sodium, and then 2 other bottles of water. I had two gels, and then 200 calorie granola bars with peanut butter on them. So that was my fuel the whole run. But it went good. I'm gonna give this trail like a. I'm gonna give it a 7. I mean, it had okay views. It didn't have the best views. I mean, yeah, I had a lake. I didn't see no crazy dogs. It was clean. There was no trash cans out there. I wish there was a trash can. I kept all my trash in my pocket, right? But still, you know, I wish there was a trash can somewhere for other people that are walking by and they can throw their trash away. It does look like they're adding more to the trail down the way. They had bulldozers and all kinds of stuff and big stones where they're gonna make it all nice. But yeah. And the reason I'm giving it a 7 is because it didn't feel like the trail that I'm used to. But it was still nice. $4 entry fee, all day pass. Get in there, train, get the heck out. I'll definitely be back. It's a good place to get some really fast-paced miles, and it's not expensive. It's not that far from my house. I'll be back. I guess the next time I'll be back is during race day. That was what I did today. If anybody has any questions or anything, just drop it in the comments. But yeah, if anybody happened to watch my first video, y'all pretty much know everything about me, how long I've been running, what my goals are and all that. So yeah, now I'm heading back home, and like always, don't forget to get your miles in.